Hello and welcome back to the Remembering Tuscola webcast. I'm David Porter. Apparently forgetting what I was going to say. Anyway, I'm here with Mike Carroll, Bill Englehardt, and Bob Taylor, and Alan Michener, and we've got a great show coming up today. I know when I hear people say, "Oh, this is a great show," that grates on my nerves a little because you know, you can decide for yourself whether it's a great show. It's great. It'll be great for me though. So I'll put it that way. We got a great show for me. Maybe it'll be a great show for you too.
Before Michener and Taylor got on board, you used to praise Engelhardt and I. You used to introduce us and give kinds of praise, and you bring these lunkheads on, and all of a sudden there's nothing.
Yeah, but we have really helped you guys a lot, and because now we have broken into outside the city of Tuscola. Bob and I were at Shady Crest last week, and one of the Amishmen came up to us and said, "Oh, you're the guys that I see in the newspaper and on the podcast."
Wow.
This is an Amishman.
I thought the Amish couldn't watch podcasts.
They must watch them.
I was at a junior high game Monday night, and a guy was walking by me, and he just pointed at me, and he said, "Podcast." I have no idea who he was.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you guys, I'm glad you got us into the Amish community.
Yeah. I thought it was a good deal for you. I thought you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's good that Ivan and Chup watches us.
Well, today, Mike, Alan may have to leave early, so
let's go.
So we got so I'll praise you next week. How's that?
Well, can you wait one more week?
Oh, I have to. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
Well, in the meantime, send me a list of things you want me to say.
Well, we want
All right. First picture we got here is a very special picture to me.
Well, that's the Methodist Church in Garrett.
It is a Methodist church. Not all these are Tuscola.
No.
Some of these might be your oldies.
I'm looking for, this though looks like it's from the 50s again though.
Looks like the 40s to me.
1955. I did do some other years, but I didn't. I scanned so many pictures last night, I wasn't able to put all of them on for today. But this is 1955. What's her magazine here? Adult. Oh, maybe we better not look at that.
So which one's your grandparents?
Second row, far right, is my grandpa and grandma Dallas.
Okay.
Louie and Laura.
Is that a cigarette or is that a smear on the picture?
I think it's a smear on the picture.
Okay.
Is there any comments on this?
Well, let me take a look here. I don't think anyone picked out grandma and grandpa. Betty Crawford says top right corner, May Rose, my grandmother. Rocky Warner says far right, Myrtle Bennett, front row, far right. And Joy Simpson says first row on the left, Nellie Spencer, my grandmother. So I'm not the only one with grandparents in the picture.
That one on the top right, then, that is my sister's grandmother. My dad's first wife, who passed away when my sister was born. I remember that late. I don't remember it from that age, but I remember visiting her. She was always known as Grandma Rose. She's buried out here at Tuscola Cemetery, right beside my grandparents. But I wouldn't have recognized her because I didn't know her at that time.
Well, that's the thing. I recognize Grandpa right away, but Grandma doesn't look the way I remember her because this is 10 years before I was born.
Yeah. Methodist Church in Garrett. I'm assuming that building's no longer there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure it's gone. Is that Joanne Carroll, lower right? Married Kenny Wagner. That might be Joanne. Norman's sister.
Norman Carroll's sister?
Yeah, lower right, Joanne.
Hmm.
She was She was probably 5 years. She married Kenny Wagner from Tuscola.
And Joyce Alexander says Carolyn Owie in the front.
Well, that's my cousin.
Okay.
That's Geraldine's daughter, married to Jim Perry, class of 60 Tuscola quarterback.
Huh.
This girl here?
Well, I think, no, she's calling this may be Carolyn.
Which one, left or right?
Well, it looks right. Either one's my cousin.
Yeah.
That could be Carolyn, that could be Joanne at that age.
Well, and top left is my aunt. That's Marla's Fiddler. My mom's sister.
You say what year are you saying? 55?
Yes.
That must be about right. For either Joanne or Carolyn. Carolyn was Wibboy, and Geraldine, that was I think I told you this, I can't remember what I told you and haven't told you. Her mom was Geraldine. She was the postmaster, ran a little store. You can still see it barely standing there on the main drag. Garrett.
I remember that store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
Now here Toppy Moody says Jerry Owie was postmaster in Garrett.
Yeah.
She was a sister to Betty Carroll.
Oh yeah. She's the one. I told you guys, I don't want to repeat this again, but I still think it's funny. She's the one I asked if before she died, she knew my mom and dad really well. I said, do I have both my mom and dad in me? She said, yes. Did I get the best of them? She goes, let's just say I see both of them in you. I thought, Gerald, couldn't you at least say you see the best? That might be Geraldine in the back left. Upper back left looks like Aunt Jerry.
So I got quite a few more comments on this one. Sue Warner thinks front row, third from left is Wilma Taylor. And back row, far right, Mrs. Romine.
Which Romine would that be?
Thelma? No, misread there. Wilma? No,
Okay.
no, that's Wilma Taylor.
Just said Mrs. Romine.
Bernice
Romine.
Bernice Romine. And Rocky Warner says, I recognize Jerry Owie, Wilma Taylor, Thelma Riddle, Irma Redden.
That is Aunt Jerry. Rocky's the mayor of Garrett.
I'll take your word for Sib Riddle, but I guess it's because I never remembered him wearing
Yeah, no, that's him. Everybody likes Sib.
So a lot of comments on this one. Well, according to my mom, just on the phone, you would know the one in the middle, Mike.
Well, let me look. Give me your initials.
NG. According to my mom.
Nellie Gilpin. That's Nellie Gilpin.
Yep.
Is it real? I'll be darned. Yeah.
Garrett. Yeah, she was a Garrett. And they rose from hard times. Her brother wound up being head of a major national labor organization, very famous. Nellie Bell.
And the one on the far right?
Is that a Warner? Oh, that's your mom.
Is my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's her mom. You can see the similarities between she and her mom. Their hair looks about the same.
In the far left is my Uncle Kip. Clifford Dallas.
Dallas's, Warner's. Good.
Well,
Nell was a dresser. Becky, come look at Nell.
She's always been a.
I remember when she retired, I interviewed her, and she commented that that she knew my mom's family and grew up with them.
0 in on Nell there. She married an Atwood boy. She married Bob Gilpin, who was a football player and track guy who played football for Eastern. There you go. Would you have recognized her?
I would not have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recognize her either.
But she was a dresser. She was fashion plate,
She still is.
classy lady.
Always kind of like Wilma.
Yeah.
Well, they were best of friends for a long time. Still are, I think.
Mom says she didn't recognize the girl between Kip and Nell.
I don't
So,
really.
but no one has commented. But that's when I open these envelopes, I never know what's inside.
Well, this stuff is gold. If you're a historian or nostalgic, this is just pure gold.
I didn't know my mother was a Methodist.
Well, she just wanted to be in the picture. She was a Catholic walking by.
She definitely wasn't Catholic.
Huh.
So looks like a church basement. I don't have any comments on this one. So unless you guys tell me to pause, I'll move quickly through some of these.
Boy, that guy looks familiar. Big guy.
Which guy?
Oh, there's a fellow there that has on a polka dot like tie that for some reason looks.
He's got the farmer tan.
They've all got the farmer tan pretty much.
There were churches from around the county in this group of pictures.
That looks that almost looks like a schoolroom.
Schoolroom. That's what I was going to say.
Looks like, would that be the cafeteria?
That would be the country school, and you would have a little cafeteria, and you'd have the classroom in another immediate area. But
Warmers?
What are they?
Those warmers?
Yeah, they look like warmers.
Aaron had a school building.
Garrett's still got a school building on the
Yeah,
north edge,
still.
on the east side on the north edge, that brick building.
You know,
Look at
Andre went 1 year to Pearson Station. There's a school building in Pearson Station.
Look at on the back of that one chair that says KAS.
There you go. There's a
Kaskaskia.
That been Kaskaskia School?
Yep, possibly.
Or that was Karen Sluter sat there. Karen Ann Sluter.
Yeah.
Remember from Kaskaskia?
See, that kid's got a bottle of beer too, man. They started them young.
I got the news.
Yeah.
Well, I
What's he
appreciate
drinking
it.
there.
Doing the podcast today early.
Wait, is that
Hey, thank you. Bye-bye.
0 in again? Right there. That's Sue Ellen Christine?
Where?
No, I don't think so.
Sister?
That's too early for that to be her.
It is?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Well,
not.
no, it could be. I mean, think about it. If this was 1955,
Yeah.
I started school in Tuscola in 54.
Well, then that could be.
Yeah. That's
Southward there.
That's old Southward, yeah.
now
That was a fire drill.
Bill and I've got pretty much all of them except for we'll leave the rest to you guys.
Yeah. I don't remember those towers in the background.
They're tanks.
Fuel tanks or something.
Yeah, oil tanks.
I don't remember those at all.
No, and that would have been right across the street, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, that would have been
It
on
wouldn't have
South
been
Central.
far enough. It wouldn't have been far enough to been over on Carrico, and
Yeah.
because over on Carrico you'd have had
Between-
Mexico.
Yeah. Texaco. You're right. That could be Texaco's storage tanks.
Did you get any names on this?
No.
Back up a little bit. Back up the other way.
I was going to say if you.
Okay, so they graduated. If this is what the
55.
fifth grade,
That's why they have that.
That's what I wondered too. Mrs. Wiley in that gray dress there.
Doris Wiley.
This is probably the
We would have
graduating
been there
class
at
of,
that time.
this is probably the graduating class of what, 62 or 3?
Maybe 61. Yeah, maybe 60.
Yeah, we would have been there. Alan and I, 55.
Let's see.
Is that when they allowed you two back in school?
Yeah, yeah.
We had to petition to get in.
What house is that?
Hold it right there, David.
Bring it down just a little bit.
Who's that big kid?
I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out what that house is that's there. That if we're standing on Nile Street and looking southeast, I don't remember that house isn't there anymore.
Yeah, a lot of gingerbread.
It'd be right behind your house.
Yeah, it would be.
Technically.
Well, where Nichols is now.
Right, where Nichols' house is now. And that house, I remember when that Nichols' house was built.
So you're saying that's Daggy Street running there?
Bring the picture down just a little bit, David, please.
No, wait.
There we go.
Yeah.
It sure is, because that's Phil White's house over there.
Yes, you're right. That house,
Yeah.
they must have torn that house down and then that built that one for Nichols in there.
Everyone in the middle.
fact,
Everyone in the middle, I think this is Denny Shuey right there. To the right of the teacher. With
That's Miss Holder.
Yes, Miss Halderman. Yeah.
look to the right of her. Isn't that Denny Shuey with the
Yeah, it is. It is Shuey. And I think that's one sitting down in front of Miss Halterman. That looked like that could be Jimmy Wright.
Well, we should be in here because I was in her class.
So was I. That's
Yeah.
for our
Yes.
first grade, in first grade.
Great.
You know, she was a very popular teacher in Arcola.
Yes.
Who upped her estate to the foundation in Arcola.
Yeah.
Scholarship each year.
Those
That
kids
looks
are older.
familiar.
Let's slide the other way for a minute. I think we can recognize some of these people a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
That's all there is.
That's it. Okay, now let's look up. Is that Alan Jones right there?
In
In the plaid shirt?
Yeah. With glasses.
I don't know.
They were 2 years ahead of us, and Shuey looked like he's about 4th or 5th grade, so that could be Alan.
Well, Halderman was a first grade teacher when she was here.
Yeah.
Well, there's some probably first graders there.
But we would have 55. We would have been in 3rd grade.
Jet Chambers almost.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't necessarily. She could still been out there as a teacher supervising or whatever. But I'm sure Mike's right. I'm sure that's Denny
It
Shuey,
sure looks like it.
right beside the post.
Yep. Those were the days.
Oh man.
At the old lumberyard,
The
Tuscola.
lumberyard was there, and that didn't come until that would have been a pretty new. They didn't come until about 50. Well, whenever the plant was built, about 54 is when they opened.
Yeah. They built Parkview was their fame, wasn't it? They had all they said if you buy a lot, you got to buy your lumber from Tuscola.
Yep. Homer Burke was the guy. That was the guy who owned it, and they owned about 6 or 7 different lumberyards throughout the owned one, Sullivan and Shelbyville and Arthur and Tuscola.
What's his name?
Yes.
Stroll.
Garland Stroll.
Stroll ran that, and then he built his house out there.
Yeah.
At the time, we thought it was the greatest house in the history of the world when he built that house out at Park.
Yeah. I looked at buying that house at one time because I always liked the design of it, and it turned out that it was not very well built.
Yeah.
Garland Strolls, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't very well built. He really cut some corners on it. Used real thin roof sheeting, and it wasn't.
And I think the floor spacers were wider. It had a lot of bounce to it.
Could have been.
Looks like a polling group here, and let's see here, David. You got surely some relatives in here.
I don't know. I know Cheryl Gobble's mom was a bowler. I don't know if she's
probably the second one.
That was my guess.
I think that's, yeah, everybody said she was a beautiful woman.
She was. Yeah. I've heard that.
Gosh, I remember delivering piecemeal to her at those apartments out there behind the jail.
That was sad, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very, very sad.
I did that.
What happened?
Oh, it was just terrible.
Well, if that's her, Cheryl will find it and comment, but no one's commented yet on these. It looks like Doris.
Yeah, that says Doris on it. Yeah.
Doris would be, you know, who was a great bowler was
Marge.
Dunn's wife. Doris, what was her name? Dwayne.
Dwayne Dunn's wife, Doris.
No,
that's not her though.
So was Dwayne.
Kurt McDaniel's. She was Kurt McDaniel's sister, wasn't she?
Right. Yes.
But I think I don't know.
They bowled for Falstaff beer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You want to bowl for somebody?
The prices on the new bowling bags.
This is probably Cokel's bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Cokel's bowl.
There's another one of the schoolyard.
Sitting on the edge of the street. Could have been mowed down.
Don't think we're going to be able to tell who anyone is.
Be allowed today.
Brick Street.
Right out there's the football field they played on for years.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you a little history on that, Alan.
Yeah.
The high school baseball diamond used to be down here in the corner.
Yes. Yes, it did. Yep.
Did you know?
I remember that. You can see the mound. You can almost see the pitching mound there.
Mm-hmm.
Right wherever the cameraman is standing is where that little store used to be that had, they sold, it was like a little grocery store, but kids all went over there for candy all the time.
Well, that became Virgil Lee's barber shop.
Yes, it did. Yep, it did.
Andre and I lived above Maxine and Herschel Stevens.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we lived up there for almost a year, I think.
I went to eat there
later on. Even Virginia Green had a pottery shop there.
You're right. Sharon Green's mother.
Yep.
I went up to see Englehardt up there one time because it was such a tall climb. I'm never going to do it again. Howard Kogel, third from the right. On the bottom is Howard Kogel, owner of the bowling alley.
I believe you're right, Mike. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sure is.
That's him.
I think his brother Max was mayor of Charleston.
Looks like the sign says Tuscola Recreation.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know where this was.
Well, that's the old Moose. That's the Moose building now.
Moose building.
That's the Tuscola Moose.
Kenny Snyder it was Rockin' Rodney's. It was
No.
You're right. I'm down to Kenny Snyder's.
Hell no.
You guys jumped on me.
Hear that, Mike?
You jumped on me like the New York Times on Trump.
No comments on this one. Some bowlers.
Was the mailman?
Heacock.
Heacock.
Willis Heacock.
Willis Heacock in the middle. I don't know if that's who that is, but that's who he reminds me of.
A little bit like him. There's Jake Chupp on second to the right.
Ed Schultz on the left.
Ed Schultz, yeah.
Wait a minute. We know this guy right here. Come on.
The second guy looks like a
Browning.
Yeah.
Is that their dad? I think that's Francis's dad.
Boy, it looks like him, doesn't it?
Well, let's wait a minute. We just met at our reunion. We met Mike. Who graduated probably in 61 or 60.
Yeah. That could have been Mike.
Did they say Bill?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the guy to the left.
And Chet. I know, but I was just reading the names.
Oh.
Hey,
the guy on the very far right used to work for the gas company. I can't remember what his name was.
No, he lived on the corner. across from
Yeah.
us.
Corner of Daggy and Center.
Right. Oh gosh, what's his name?
Well, that's where Wish Dunn lived.
No, across the street from
No,
Bush.
across the street.
Southeast corner.
He and his wife lived there. I mean, they didn't have kids. I remember them.
No, they didn't.
He had,
Doggone it.
he had a 55 Chevy that Kelly Williams ended up with that he'd had forever. And I can't think of what his name was.
Hey, back up to the last picture, or preceding picture. I'm going to have a silly question.
Yeah.
Second guy coming in from the left. Is that Ralph Donnelly?
I remember black hair back when I was young.
Yeah,
I mean, if his face was turned the other way,
He had a little ice cream stand.
he smiled.
He had a little ice cream stand.
ran the
Remember
DX and Texaco station.
that? His ice
Yeah.
cream stand was about the size of
Cream stand, too.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a World War II
Oh, he was
famous.
he climbed the cliffs. The movie, remember Darby's Rangers or something?
I thought he was.
His name was on the credits at the
Yeah.
Strand. Everybody went to see the movie.
Yeah, he was
Hmm.
World War II.
He became a postman. He was a
Wow.
man.
Back in Garrett.
I'm going to get me a hat like that.
I've got one like that.
Those are
Like
cool.
that, like the guy in the middle. I got one just like that. That was my granddad's.
Shorter guy looks like Harry Truman.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but another church picture it looks like.
Hmm.
Can't know if that guy's name yet. Hey,
No. They left a bunch of money to the Catholic Church. West.
Bill West.
Bill West.
Bill West was that guy's
Yeah,
name.
that's it.
Who?
Yep.
The guy that worked at the gas company.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that Bill West?
Right there.
Right, whoa,
Back.
back
One
one
more.
more.
Next.
There, the guy on the very far right.
That's Bill
That was
West.
Bill West.
Bill and Irma West.
No names on this one.
Oh boy,
Boy,
that's where they put the plays on. This is 55 graduation. Well, go zero in.
Yeah, it looked.
wasn't.
It wasn't. It was huge.
We should get some of these people.
I didn't know if this was seniors graduating. If it is, then my mom should be in this picture.
I know.
man, that almost looks like more like eighth graders.
No, they look.
Sure.
I think so.
These guys down here
A
don't look
couple of
like.
these on the left
like
end
senior.
look younger, don't they?
They
They
sure
do.
do. They look.
They
They
do.
don't look more like eighth graders than.
No,
But
but
the
the
one-
ones up on stage do.
Huh.
And
Well, I don't know.
they matured quick for eighth grade. If those are eighth graders,
No, the ones on the very far left on the there.
If
Those,
you go to the
those two boys there look pretty young.
if you go to the far right, there's a teacher. I believe
that's LH Man.
it's LH.
Sure
It
is.
is, sure is.
So this is eighth grade promotion.
That looks like Jim Wall right there. Back, go zero in on LH. Is that Jim Wall right there?
Can't tell.
Is that a flat top?
I can't tell. Huh.
Gunnar Taylor, looks like Gunnar Taylor right there.
Well, Gunnar getting out of the eighth grade would have been about 53 or
He graduated
4.
in what, 60?
That's when he thinks it's Gunner.
That'd be right.
I don't know.
That's 55 in eighth grade. He graduated about 60. He graduated with Allison and Mike Lemna and those guys in 60.
Right.
That's probably, go back, that's Jim Wall then, right next to LH Man.
It could be.
Hard to tell.
Looks like a banner. Is that a
Another
banner?
church picture.
Now, this is terrible.
I don't think so. I don't recognize any of them.
Oh, this is a little clearer picture.
Different group though, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is too.
It is.
Get a little closer.
Go to the boys in the back row. You can start picking them out. maybe.
Now there's Willis Heacock's son, fifth one in. Left to right.
Mhm.
His son was a big guy just like him. There's
That Ed Cox.
Looks like that could be Ed Cox. That's Jim Hilligoss.
yeah, Jim Hilligoss. Ed Cox is two down from him.
Right.
Artie Moss might be up there. That Bob Travis? He graduated 59.
Right. Well, I think Ed Cox has been about 59 too.
Well,
There you're talking about Gunner Taylor. There's Gunner right here.
Yeah, right there.
That's where he was in the other picture, I think. There's LH again. Well, this ought to be slide across there. We ought to be able to get a lot of these people, right? There's Ronnie Caldwell.
Glasses.
Glasses.
There is.
Is that Carl Court next to him?
No,
No.
Carl was, I don't think so. That Artie Moss talking?
There's Kenny Snyder.
Snyder on the left.
We've seen it. We've seen this picture. It's not this picture, but it's the same group
That Roger Chaplin.
that we've seen before. Yeah.
Not Roger, that's the oldest brother. Roy, Roger, and
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, okay.
Jim McCumber, you're right on Jim McCumber's glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen this
Yeah,
picture.
we have.
It's
We've seen these.
or that we've seen that same group, a picture of that same group again.
Right. This is the graduating class of 59, I think.
It'd be about right.
This one's a little blurry.
Well, it looks like the same shot.
I don't think blowing up is going to help.
No, that's
Who's the teacher on the very far left there? See if you can blow up her.
That's Miss Southard.
no.
Sure looks like.
Yeah, it's a pretty good possibility.
Hey, I'm trying to remember. They took the T on the curtain down, but I'm trying to think of what happened to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were. You take and make a thing and put it in a frame or something. A big.
Right.
I bet those Arcola guys we had lunch with the other day, Rothrock, Dunnigan, and
They
Monahan.
have, they have it.
We had lunch at Gus's with Jim Monahan and Randy Rothrock and Dunnigan. We had a couple Oakland guys there. We had Petty and
Gerald Temples.
Gerald Temples, old Mattoon High School coach. And I think they were joking about that tee, didn't they?
I think Jim wants to come back on the webcast sometime.
Well, I told him we wouldn't let him on if he kept making fun of me.
We've had him on before.
Yeah, we had he and Terry Miller on, and Bill and I never said a word. Terry let off the thing, and then Jim would jump in with an insult. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Jim Monahan said that Arcola elected me for 3 straight years most valuable player at Arcola.
Well, it's nice you got recognition somewhere.
Yeah. So done it without you, Carroll.
Couldn't have done one of all those games without you.
Oh, Mike.
So I showed him. I said, "Well, listen, I want to tell you one thing. I'm going to show you this, guys, real quick. Your wife is still in love with me, and I'll prove it to you here if I can." And I'll prove it to you right here.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Well, you're even dressed alike.
Well, sure.
Let's say that.
We had a special thing going.
Hey, my name.
You know why I did that?
Becky, have you seen this picture? Him with Alan
That's
Michener.
good.
Yeah, I dated her one time in high school. You know, I sent this out to Caldwell, and my caption was "Eat your heart out."
Here
You
comes-
know, You might have set a world record for dating girls one time.
Yeah, well, I just didn't.
Oh, yes.
I'm an acquired taste. It takes about 20
Monahan
years.
was on him yesterday about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we're back in Tuscola.
There in
Yeah, that's the old
Tuscola
Methodist church.
Yeah.
That little boy up there.
I don't recognize him.
You and I ought to be coming out of that church.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Well, I've been doing this for about 10 years, and I've yet to see Bill Englehardt inside a church. He claims he's been in these churches.
Sue Wessel Gavin says, fifth step up, Leora Burris, Betty Burris, May, Bill Burris, Tuscola Methodist Church.
He said Bill Burris is that little boy?
That's her mother and
Sister.
or Betty. Oh, man. Yeah, that's Bill's sister and mother.
We're on the podcast. Do you want to join us,
Mm.
Mark?
Is that Petty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, you want to join us on the podcast?
He always calls during the podcast.
I think he may have butt dialed me on this one.
Well, he knew it was coming though.
Yeah,
He
Well,
knows.
he was talking about Bill not being in a church. I saw pictures of Bill, but he was on the outside. Maybe
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
looking
that's
like
right.
he was going in.
He
Yeah.
was throwing rocks. He did it for show.
Yeah.
He was taking up the collection as people went in.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, there's Gunnar Taylor again, and this same group.
And group, a little blurry.
Those were the good old
Howard
days.
Kogel.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Howard Kogel.
Our Coco.
Check out that.
Yeah.
See that candy machine?
CILL.
He ran the bowling alley. Great guy.
Check that candy machine out.
Yeah.
Bill, Kenny Huber had one of those in his barber shop, and you put your money in there, and then you rolled it down to which candy bar, and you push that lever, and that popped out. I remember
A
it.
nickel. A nickel.
Yeah, it was a nickel
What does a
machine.
chocolate bar cost today, Bill? $12?
$2 and like a quarter.
Yeah, chocolate.
Some of them.
They had a bad year on the cocoa. Plus, Trump's tariffs really drove the price up.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
They must have sold a variety.
Well,
of
I'd love to have one of those machines. Those are so cool.
Paper mates advertised.
Yeah.
They must have sold a variety of things.
Cigars too. Looks like cigars.
Is that what that is?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
not. No, it says Hershey on it.
Same thing. You can smoke a Hershey.
Smoke a Hershey.
That looks like Pat Flock.
Yeah, it looks like it, but I don't think it is.
No comments on this one.
Is that one of the Corey? Is that Barb Lecker and that Corey girl?
Oh, I don't know.
One of the
It does look like Barb Lecker
Is that one of the
in the
Corey?
black sweater.
Is that,
You know, I don't know about that, but that does from the side now, as you mentioned, Barb Lecker, it does, doesn't it?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, how neat.
She graduated in 62, so this would be about right.
What school you think this is? South Ward or?
Looks like.
Did we ever have a kitchen at Southward?
Down the
Yeah.
basement, or no, down the corner.
That's where,
I don't remember it.
I don't
I never
either.
ate
I don't
it.
either.
Yeah.
wasn't it Mrs. Fry that,
Yeah.
made the rolls that were so good there? I never ate them, but I
I
heard,
can't remember where the kitchen was.
well, it was a Quonset hut, wasn't it?
Well, later. it
Oh,
was
that's
Quonset
right.
hut.
That's
Didn't
right.
they build that on?
Yeah, one time it was the kitchen was out there because but they later I think turned it all into classrooms.
Wasn't the North Ward down the basement on the west side?
Well, North Ward was,
It was below the.
but I'm talking about at South Ward.
Yeah,
But
North Ward
of course,
didn't
if
have.
that's
a
Barb,
basement.
she would have been at North Ward. This would have been at North Ward then probably.
North
Yeah,
Ward didn't have a basement. The cafeteria was under the auditorium.
auditorium.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
And you know, I think South Ward kids went to the North Ward until they built that Quonset hut.
They may have.
Yeah, but the Quonset hut, I was in 4th grade in the Quonset hut.
Yeah, I was too.
But I don't remember anything of food in there.
That Rick Kahneman?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You know what that is?
Well,
That's fluoride treatments.
Fluoride treatment, yeah. I want to tell you, you couldn't wear those desks out.
Oh,
No.
Man.
That Mrs. Wakefield.
Dorothy
You
Fielder
know,
said looks like
Emma Wakefield was my 2nd grade teacher.
mhm.
And if she was smiling there, it might look more like her. You remember what her husband's name was?
NH, wasn't it?
Yeah.
NH Wakefield. Yeah.
Dorothy Fielder said looks like Mrs. Wakefield. Maureen Deaver said probably Mrs. Fuller.
No, that's
No.
No, Mrs. Fuller's giving the class. You don't see her.
Okay, she may be in another picture.
She's white hair. She'd walk in with a toothbrush about 14 feet long.
Yeah.
And a set of teeth that looked like came from a shark. And she was there.
That's a cemetery,
I still think it was Rick Kahneman.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is at a cemetery, but that's not our cemetery.
No.
Go back one more picture. I want to see if anybody else jump in with me. That looks like Rick Kahneman. I'm going to vote for Rick Kahneman, front row.
Well, the problem is Rick Kahneman's in my class.
Well,
And that's
I think so.
No, I don't think that's Rick.
no. Rick would have been.
thanks for bailing me out, guys.
Hell no, no, Mike.
Hell no, Mike is right.
Fact check.
Now this guy we know. That's
Some thought it looks like Cartwright Cemetery. One person thought Lewis Cemetery.
second and right looks like Lewis Kimball.
Lewis Kimball.
Yeah, didn't you guys go to? I went to Cabo and I know him really well.
I don't remember who he is. That's not.
Oh,
You're talking about Art Lewis Kimball?
No, this is a different guy. He was here for about 2 years.
Oh, okay.
He had a digestive problem that Cabo and I still talk about.
Marilyn Klein says she thinks the boy in the middle looks like Claus Schultz.
That could be
Sure
okay.
does.
Yeah.
Could
Well,
be.
this is probably down at what's the church?
Zion.
Zion National. This is Zion, just south of Garrett, about 4 miles. That's their.
That's her Sunday school class.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Yeah, that's good call, guys.
Methodist Church again.
And look at the way the boys' blue jeans are rolled up.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They grow too fast. You had to roll them up in those days so you could wear them for more than 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, you grow taller than wider. I noticed in these pictures from 55, all the boys, a lot of them are wearing blue jeans. I went to school in the 70s, so
Go to the right a little bit.
I don't think I had blue jeans till junior high.
Blow it up. Right there. Blow it up.
You're saying right there.
Yeah.
It's a girl.
Okay.
See her shoes.
No wonder I had trouble.
That stairway's long gone. That was that side stairway that was a steep. All those stairways were steep.
Not much for handicap accessible.
No, it wasn't.
No.
I think that, I don't know for sure when all that was changed, but it seemed to me like it was in the late 60s, early 70s, and they made that south entrance and put an inside stairway in.
You know, long before you and I came on this show, but several years ago, they had a picture of them putting an I-beam in through that door.
Yeah.
Right. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, Dick Lake was the master carpenter at that time on it.
Well, we know where this is.
Yeah.
So this will be the auditorium up here,
Now you're going to get.
and that'd be the cafeteria.
No,
Floyd Bourbon.
well, zero in, start on the left and zero in.
Yeah, that's Barbie. The one on the very far left.
Third one is Dale Albin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Kleiss is
Joe
the fifth one.
Kleiss.
Yeah.
And
Who that is?
God.
You guys are pretty good.
Sometimes we're real good.
Yeah.
we've lived here.
I can't believe that Mike hadn't picked out who the girls were, though.
Well, it was,
Hey, once they reject me, I
Yeah.
just forget them.
No, well, that's right. That's a one shot and done.
Looks like a
One and done. You had your chance. There I am sitting down there by myself.
Before they added the addition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, there's no annex there.
No.
That's the old time picture. Wow.
that house is still there.
That's where Ellen Anderson lived back when we were.
Way back over there.
Well, that 2-story back there is where that Jim Thompson used to live.
Yeah, that's the Ellen Anderson lived there before Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim Thompson worked at the funeral home, and then didn't he own a furniture?
He bought.
He bought Mrs. North. He bought Mrs. North's furniture store.
Yeah.
I ran into him a few years back. He was working for Sears in Champaign
I did.
in the appliance department.
This is when they did the polio shots.
Yeah.
Is that Graham on the right?
Looks like Rick.
Rick Graham, I think.
Yeah, it does look like him.
Maureen Deaver says class
Andy
of
Jolly.
64.
Oh, Danny Deaver on the left. Andy Jolly next to him.
What did Maureen say?
Class of 64. Dan Deaver, Andy Jolly. She says John Glenn. Could be John Glenn. Question
Jim
mark.
Glenn, maybe.
Shirley Frederick, Roger Foley, Rick Grimm.
Yep,
Yeah,
that is Roger Foley. I thought that was Shirley Frederick.
I'll be darned.
Just got their shots.
Andy Jolly.
Doc Boylston.
Doc Boylston, yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest shot giver in the world.
I don't have a name on the girl, but what I find really funny about this picture is all the kids peeking in through the window watching.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Little Americana picture here with their little sailor dress on, and
Yeah.
then you got a sucker afterwards.
Wow. It's just like getting a haircut. You get a sucker after you get a haircut.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a name on the boy. You guys don't know who the boy is?
No.
No.
Orson Moorhead.
Yeah. There's that little building that used to sit on the corner there, vacant lot now. Oh gosh. It's set there on the corner of Sale and Niles on the northwest corner.
Yeah, Jim Helm owned it, or his dad, or the Helm.
Yeah, his grandpa had it.
Yeah.
And we went, the Methodist Church owned it for a while, or maybe they just rented it. I don't know, but they used to have Sunday school classes over there.
That looks like Jughead from the comics.
I don't know any of those.
Kelly Hopkins.
Could
I'd
be.
say Hallie Hopkins because of her height.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Cleo Simpson right beside her.
I believe you're right.
Hey, back up a little bit. Stop right there. Who's that tall girl? Right there. I started to say, that can't be. I started to say Nola Dwensing. Nancy Norton behind her, but
I don't think any of those boys I recognize.
this one on the left here is Brewer, I think. What's his name?
How about the second for
Brewer?
that second to the right looks like a Leeds.
The tall boy.
Yeah, we think it's a
What?
Brewer, but it could be. I don't know which Leeds it'd be. It was not Louis.
Well, it could have been Roy.
Yeah, okay, Roy
Roy
Leeds.
Leeds.
Roy Leeds is right. I think you got that one. I was thinking of Brewer, but it was Roy Leeds.
Which one?
Second from the left.
Tell you a funny story about him.
There's a lot
when
of
we
funny.
finish.
There's a lot of funny stories about him in the high school.
This is after.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
That picture's reversed.
Yeah,
Is it?
Nancy Norton. Go.
That one is?
Yeah, that picture's reversed because there's a lumberyard in behind it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I've got
Well,
Nancy Norton.
this would be the,
That's the old house they tore down.
You're looking back to the south, actually.
That's the house they tore down for the parking lot. I
Yeah.
think Mr. Jones used to live there.
oh yeah.
Custodian.
Carroll Jones.
Carroll Jones used to.
Oh, that's the school back there.
Yeah.
No?
That's the lumberyard. That's the open web lumberyard. That's
You're
Tuscola.
looking from the north to south.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
You drove up and got your lumber.
Yeah.
That's Nancy Norton, second from left on the.
Sure is.
Sure is. Yeah.
This is Wiley, the teacher.
We should know all. This is our class here.
Gail Reader up by the post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trots.
Trots.
Mickey Melton down from him, 2 down is Mickey.
Yes.
I think you're right. There's Roger Wynn.
Roger Wynn right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a Cook.
That's
Brenda
Cook.
Cook.
Brenda
Brenda.
Cook. Yeah.
Row. Bert Wiesner.
Bert Wiesner right
second
there.
row.
Alan Thody.
Al Thody.
Oh, you're fine.
You're fine.
Not Mike Allen, is it?
No, I don't think
Get
so.
your groceries.
Joe Caldwell says, he thinks he sees Nancy Norton, Donna Ard, Thody, Brenda Cook, Sharon Leeds, Mike Allen.
Okay, front row, 5th one over is Donna Ard. Where's Sharon Leeds at?
He doesn't say where, he just says he sees them. Nancy Har says
Be a
Mrs.
little
Wiley
blonde.
on the
That's Bert.
right.
Yeah. No, that's Boy or Oaks.
Oaks, yeah.
Top left girl right in front of the door.
Yeah.
It's an Oak. Karen Oaks.
Is that
Karen.
Brenda,
Karen's the
is
oldest.
that Brenda Stewart next to her?
Could be. Looks a little bit like her.
Neat picture.
Blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, that is a good picture.
There's Sharon.
Oh,
Stop.
okay.
Go up a little bit. Go back. There's Sharon Leeds, second one in from the left.
Yeah.
And that's Brenda Cook just down from her.
Yeah. And Bert Wiesner right beside her.
Mhm.
Alan Thody.
Yeah.
Thode.
I should know who this is, but I can't come up with a name.
I want to say it's Mike Allen. It's too small for Mike Allen, but it looks like an Allen.
It does look a little bit like Mike.
Well, he's down there on the lower level.
Yeah, I think that is Mike. See, he's standing a foot or two below him.
Yeah. The boy there right beside the boy with the crutch. Should recognize him, but I can't come up with a name. That's Donna Ard, isn't it?
Yeah, Donna right next to him.
Yeah. Right next to Don Ard's a little boy, I blonde headed. He looks familiar, but I can't come up with a name.
I think that is Mike Allen.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
Boy, they were busy that day taking pictures and giving them
Yeah.
shots.
Was that, stop right there, is that Mrs. Roderick?
I think that looks like Ruth Henning.
And it is Ruth Henning, I think, but that does look like Rita Roderick. Yeah, I mean, the hair and shape. Huh.
Yeah, some of these were taken from so far away.
Yeah, a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Pull up the negative. It's
The house is gone.
Yeah.
There's
That's Rita Roderick.
Yeah,
That's my fourth grade teacher.
that's the one that paddled my butt for going across the street. She said, I told you not to go across that street at the North Ward. And I said, well, the Jimmy Bailey hit the ball over there. If I don't go. I guess that wasn't a good defense.
She was really a good teacher.
Oh, she was no
Liked
nonsense.
her.
She was no nonsense. At least when she hit me. There's Mrs. Fuller again. I'd love to have those little set of teeth.
Fuller. That's not Mrs. Fuller.
No, he was just saying
No,
Mrs. Fuller.
at the front of the
Oh,
line,
You,
in the shot.
you have to watch Mrs. Fuller, you know.
Back when the health department had 3 people, and Mrs. Fuller was one of them
yeah.
in the courthouse.
She was the main lady.
Yeah. With those teeth and that toothbrush, I'd love. There's Emma.
Emma
Yeah,
Wakefield,
Emma.
that is.
It's a good picture of her.
And boy, she was a good teacher too. I liked her.
Yeah, a lot of people did. I remember people talking. I don't think I ever had her. She was at Northwood.
She was at Northwood.
Third grade. She lived across the street. She had to walk about 20 feet.
Now, boys, above her head is something that they don't do now.
No.
Cursive writing.
There you go.
Bill, somebody told me that they had started that again in the lower grades, but
Well, I've heard that, and
I don't know. I
I'm
haven't
a-
verified that.
I'm a believer in it.
You bet.
The only way I would could learn my alphabet was sitting there in the class looking up at that.
Heck, you can't. you, you can't read these kids' writing. They
No.
can't even write their names.
You can't read my writing.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, they can.
No, it's not very good.
Now that's Mrs. Fuller in the white.
There we go.
Yeah.
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 Well, she better get her hand out of there.
Mhm.
We should know some of these people. He may be in this photo right here. Is that me? Back there?
All the way to the
Like
back
it is.
underneath the flower. It looks like it could be you.
In the
Mike.
back of the room.
Yeah.
Where
I
you belong.
think I've seen a picture of you in that shirt before.
Well,
That's the only shirt he had.
we were poor.
Mhm.
We were poor. Is that Bobby Ball in the front here then?
Could be.
A little Bobby Ball?
Oh my goodness. I do. I think you're right. I think that is you back there.
I think it could be.
And let me see, that's that Tom McDaniel?
Well, I don't know.
Back right?
I got excited about this story because you've told the story about the teeth and brushing, and there we've got her in the classroom.
Now, hey,
That's a small one.
let me pose
Hey,
this question.
There's Marcia Truitt, lower left.
Is this the old North Ward inside?
Yeah.
I think it is.
That's the old North.
That's the old school.
The first
Oh,
one.
oh.
That's
Yeah.
the old North
old.
Ward. North Ward.
She had a,
And you would have, Miss Wakefield, you'd been in the second grade. I've seen you with that Santa. That's when
oh, that's right. I
that's
got
the
a-
same age.
Yeah, during
I
the,
think that's the same shirt, don't you think, Bill?
Yes, it is. Well, like I said, he only had one.
it was handed down to Dad in high school, Flatwood in 39. We should know all those people there. Campbell should be there.
So the next year, that was my second grade class.
Jimmy Bailey's in that class. Caldwell's in that class.
Weren't the windows on those particular windows
That
on
could be Bailey right there.
west side of the
Could be.
house?
The
Where's
guy
Bailey?
with the striped shirt there, right?
Could be
Just
Jimmy.
barely see part of his head.
Yeah.
That looks like that could be Jimmy Bailey.
All the way to the right. All the way to the right. Keep going. I think that's oops, that's Tom McDaniel back in the right corner. But no, I can't.
Yeah, I think that is. I think it is.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. different classroom.
Yeah,
Shirley, there's Shirley.
Shirley.
that's
Yeah,
Shirley. Yeah.
sure is.
Yeah.
Which one?
With a polka dot dress.
Polka dot dress.
Is that Paul Reinhardt?
Goose Rogers.
Yeah.
Goose Rogers right behind Shirley.
Yeah. And he thinks it's Goose.
Okay.
Is that Joe Mendel?
I don't know, but Joe here at that
Joe
time,
wouldn't have been here then.
I don't think he was here at that time.
There's Russell, Danny Russell. And behind him is the mayor's Toomey.
Danny Russell
Mary?
here in the
That does look like Mary.
Looks like Mary.
Lower
Mary
right.
wouldn't have been at the North Ward.
She wouldn't have been at Northward, is right.
It looks like it. That's Danny Russell, I think.
Well, maybe.
He lived on the north side.
That is Danny Russell for sure.
he was one of my junior high English teachers.
This kid here.
I know that.
Who he is. So
That Dave Lecker.
could be.
I bet it is.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
look a little
it
like
does look
Dave.
like it.
Yeah.
Is that stop right there? Is that girl in glasses back there? Is that Janice Allen? I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't
I
know.
tell you what, that almost looks like Bill Weber. It can't be.
Could have been Ronnie.
No, Ronnie was never in us.
He wasn't in the regular school.
No.
Who's up against, go up against the blackboard there. Let's see. who
Were
those-
they doing geometry?
Yeah, we were doing calculus back then.
We talk about triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goose.
Yeah.
Is that Goose there?
Surely.
Is that Goose Rogers right there?
Yeah, that's who it is.
Well, then let's go back here to the, keep sliding right.
I said that was Paul.
Is that Paul
That's-
Reinhardt?
Oh, yeah, that could be. And that the guy in the plaid shirt's Tom McDaniel for sure.
No, I think that's Paul.
Here's Goose right here.
This is Goose Rogers.
Yeah. And who's that?
Don't know.
Who's the kid whose hair looks pretty wild right there?
I think that's Joe Mendel.
No. Joe couldn't have been here at that time.
That's probably fourth grade. Third or fourth grade.
Well, USI started in 53, guys.
Well, that's true, but I didn't think I don't know.
It was still under
Joe until about
construction,
fifth.
and
Yeah, but I thought he was a big wig from day one.
I think we came in June of 54, and I think he was hired in November of 1954
Well, that'd
full
be-
time.
Well, it'd just be first grade then. So this could be.
Well,
If this is,
so I would be in the first grade, you would be in the second.
yeah, so that could be Joe Mendel.
Did Toomey's ever live up on the north side of town?
I think they did. At one
They
time.
did.
I think that's.
That one
Toomey's
looked like
lived
Mary.
in, Toomey's lived where
Wayland's used to live.
Kalmar's.
No, where Kalmar's lives,
Yeah.
where Toomey's lived.
Yeah,
But they
that's-
but undoubtedly they must have lived up on the north end before that.
You
I
should
can't
take-
remember.
Looks like Mary. Zero in on that gal in the back in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's Mary.
I think it is
I
too.
think so too. Now,
Over
right.
over
There
there.
you
The
go.
white top, long hair.
Sure
I think
looks like Mary.
that looks like Mary.
Back in the days when we had busing, maybe?
Well, not in the fourth, not when that school was operational, did they?
At one time, I think maybe they had some sort of system set up
That Patty,
because
is that Patty Graham
um,
and Bonnie Hanners?
Joe Caldwell says it's Patty Grimm, front and center.
And Bonnie Hanners behind her.
Alan, they got so inundated with kids
Yeah.
that that's why the annex came, and the high school came, you know, I mean, we had to build new buildings.
Right. Well, I went to 5th grade at the annex, but I went back to the 6th grade at South Ward.
I did too.
Yeah. But
and then 7th and 8th we went back to the North Ward.
The only time they split us up was the first 4 years.
Yeah.
you know what? I never went to South Ward. I went 4 years at the old North Ward. Then when I started 5th grade in the annex, then I went 6th grade on the first floor of the old high school.
Yeah.
7th grade second, 8th grade top floor.
Yeah. 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 Well, that 1 year difference between you and us would have made that difference, because I don't know when they didn't tear the school down right away, the old North Ward. I don't think they did that until in the 60s.
Actually,
whenever Clinton bought it.
58.
Yeah, because
they tore it down.
Bailey
58.
And I used to go throw rocks to break out the windows because it was starting down. There's Danny Russell again.
Right there. Joe Caldwell says Joe Mendel, center left.
Well, that's what I said. You all laughed at me.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Well, that's because you and Joe got together and decided that's who that was.
These Colson Petty is the 5th one.
He must be
Mark?
butt dialing you.
Yeah, you called me 5 times. Have you been butt dialing me or calling me? Oh, okay.
You know, those desks
podcast,
are amazing. I think
They
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 lasted
were.
so long. And you take a wrench.
They didn't wear them out
to adjust that up or down.
I want to shout out to Joe Caldwell for backing me up, and you slugs.
Yeah, we had you guys were just saying last week we haven't heard from Joe for a while, so it's good to know Joe did not fall off the side of the mountain.
Well, I'm remiss. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Well, David, you know, last week in the paper, I said someone kept commenting on his age, you know, 78, I believe. I read that. You, about 4 or 5 times. Never seen anything like it. You just kept going over.
Illinois basketball, yeah. I'm still trying to remember what the name of the guy was last year in Serbia or whatever. He went pro. What was that guy's name? Bob, you'd know.
Jakakonis?
Oh, yeah. Yuck. KJ.
He was from Lithuania.
Yeah.
Well, he certainly hell wasn't from Paris or Arcola.
No, he wasn't.
Well, I thought those were some fun pictures this week.
Those were good.
Those were really enjoyable here before we have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Yeah.
So you're going to put this on the YouTube this afternoon or tomorrow, Dave?
I think I'll go ahead and put it on this afternoon. I think people will be busy tomorrow.
Well,
they might be busy watching this.
They can still watch it tomorrow if I put it on today.
Yeah.
But they couldn't watch it today if you put it on tomorrow.
That's correct.
I'll tell you what, this time travel stuff is getting me all mixed up.
Oh, I forgot. I had a prop I wanted to show. I had a picture of my grandma on her back porch. My grandma, probably my first influence on writing and drawing, always encouraged me. And on her back porch, she had this chalkboard.
Oh, that's cute.
Missing an ear now, but after she died, I got the chalkboard.
If you had that ear, I saw that on Antique Roadshow. It'd be worth about $1 million if you had the ear.
Yeah, the string would hold the chalk, and then you wouldn't lose your chalk that way.
What is that? A cat?
It's a cat. Yeah.
Felix. That's Felix.
That looks like Felix. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Felix.
Just needs a cigar in its mouth.
But
That's
it's
right.
yeah, it's pretty worn out. Most of that was probably from me.
Think about Felix the cat. I remember there was a movie when I lived down in Anna, Illinois. There was a drive-in movie theater, right across the road from me, and I remember, I didn't go to the movie, but I do remember seeing the billboard, Felix the Cat, sex-rated or X-rated and animated.
In Anna?
In Anna, Illinois.
Wow.
Felix the Cat. Carnine and I, one time, Mom dropped us off at the Strand one night to see a John Wayne movie. We go inside, about 5 people there, and they show instead the wrong movie came, La Dolce Vita. Pete Ekberg, which had been banned in about 48 states. And there was explicit sexual stuff in there. And we're all sitting there just watching the movie. And occasionally we'd look around at other people, they'd look at us like, whoa. You know? So at the end of the movie, we walk out, and Mom picks us up. How's the movie go? Pretty good, Mom.
Pretty good, Mom. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week.
Okay. Well, you guys have a good Thanksgiving.
You too.
Yep, you guys too. I got baked beans ready to go in the oven.
Oh boy, you don't have any turkey on bread, white bread, and some vanilla ice cream?
Well, I'm sure there'll be turkey, but baked beans are my contribution.
Okay, the old staple.
I'm sure there'll be way more food than we need.
Bill, I got a text from that young man. He's pretty excited.
I bet he is. Yeah, I'm excited for him because he's just about as good a boy as you could find.
He's a good one. He's a good one.
4 years with him on the golf team, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Shout out to our sponsors, Trust Bank and Elite Builders. They sponsor our pictures.
That was nice of them to do.
Yep. So, all right. Anything else?
That's it.
No, that's it.
That's it.
I guess we'll be back to our schedule next week.
We'll be back on schedule. Going to be Christmas before long.
Have we got time to praise Mike?
Why?
What?
Why?
What for?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's because he picked out that picture of Joe Mendel. Is that what you're going to praise him for now?
Well, I instead of praising me, why don't you just denigrate these other 3 guys for making fun of them? Yeah,
I appreciate all 4 of you.
Christmas card. No, include Bill. You used to praise Bill and I.
So I need to praise Bill. I need more praising of Bill and Mike, and less
at the end
Bob
of the
and
day,
Alan.
At the end of the day, you brought the Bowery boys on.
But here's the neat thing, though, is we no longer are called the guest.
That's right.
Why don't you just stick it in and break it off?
Yeah,
well,
we paid our dues.
You wore out your guest status.
Yeah.
We
paid our dues.
You and I got to stay alive so they don't succeed us and dominate. So stay alive. We got to outlive them now.
Well, that's
shout out to Gil Reeder. Hope you get better.
Yeah.
We sure put this out too.
There you go.
I noticed you 2 are on the far right, so Dave's the head of the whole
It's an alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Is that it? I know you guys probably studied that long and hard to come up with some rationale for why you're on.
No, it was pretty obvious.
We're the right wingers in the group.
The right wingers, yeah.
They're in the middle. We're moderates, and Dave's, Dave is Dave. Well, Dave, next Thursday, Bill and I still haven't figured out how to use Facebook. Bill said, Bill got a new phone. He doesn't know how to do it.
You're missing out all the good stuff. You missed this. You weren't on when Dave got to watch the video down at the carriage crossing and pictures of the residents shooting turkeys down there as the residents run around. Yeah, it was funny. It was cute. It was a well done deal. We saw pictures of Patty Waters and saw pictures of Stuart Carmack. Stuart looked good, And
he was in our class. Wasn't Stuart in our class up to about the second or third grade?
Till he had the car accident. Yeah. Yeah. He was he was same age as we were in our class, but then I can't remember how old he was when he had that car accident, but I remember they were on vacation and Stuart got out on the wrong side of the car and was out into traffic and got hit by a car. And gosh, seemed to me like he was in a coma for a long time.
Yeah, I already chased the dog across the highway, but he came back and they said he's really changed. And I don't think he did, because he tried to tell a joke when he came back and it was just like before. He was telling a joke to get laughed. He never did ever finish a joke. In my life, I've never heard Stuart Carmack finish a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, he used to get tickled, laugh.
Here's a picture. David trying to show you those pictures from down at Carriage Crossing.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, there's Patty.
There's Patty on the left.
Yeah.
That's my mom shooting a gun.
Oh my gosh.
They had them shooting at the workers there. They had turkeys and they were shooting them with these little Nerf guns, I guess.
Where's isn't Clyce down there? Kay?
Kay's down there, but I didn't see her.
Kay's down in Mattoon now.
They moved her to Mattoon.
Oh, okay.
I see my friend who I go to church with, Marge Harrington, was sitting there next to Patty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kay is down in Mattoon now.
That's too bad.
Is that a memory care center down there?
Alzheimer's.
Could be.
Okay.
Carol Bush, who had been there, but she moved too.
Yeah.
My mom got to the point where they should have moved her from Tuscola down to Mattoon because of her Alzheimer's, but she was too much of a card. She made them all laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Okay. Same to you, Dave.
See you, everybody.
So I'll see you celebrities next week.
Okie doke.
Remembering Tuscola.